Yo, peoples. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Wherever you are in the world. How's that sound? How's the sound? Mic check, mic check. That good? Sounds a bit quiet to me. But how's everyone doing? Retail sales coming up soon. Let's see what retail sales does for us today. Yeah, mic's good. All right. So gold, we had a little bit of another rangy London session. It's getting pretty annoying now. But maybe it's just waiting for news. One thing I don't like about news is you get the ranges before. Let's go to, sorry, I'm just bringing the chat up. All right, so what we got today? What we got? What's going on? So, like I said, so gold today is bearish on the daily. Yeah, hello, Benny. What's up? Yeah, so we got a daily bearish candle. Daily bearish candle respected yesterday's high. We're pushing down from a 4-hour resistance. So I mean, if we continue to range, then we'll probably stay within this the previous daily high and low. But if we don't break the low and we flip bullish, break the high, I think we could continue up. But it does mean pushing above this 4-hour resistance, like I said, which is right here around 40.75, 40.76. Yeah, so it would mean a push above. But it looks like we're respecting this previous 4-hour low. We created a strong support. So, you know, if this candle does manage to flip, break this high, we have a higher low, and I think as we approach this 4-hour resistance again, we actually break above and then continue pushing up. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards today. Kind of looks like similar price action to what we had yesterday, where we came down, created a higher low, and then we pushed up. Let's see. Don't have any demand zones though. All right, so retail sales. What do we think gold's gonna do for retail sales today? Let's do a quick poll. Let's see. Gold buys, gold sells, boom, whipsaw. What do you think gold's going to do for this news today? So let's look at the numbers. First of all, numbers are month on month, 0.4%. So they actually think that it's decreased, that the numbers have gone down from last month. And it came out higher than expected last time, January 14th. So let's look at January 14th and see what gold did. Let's see if that was the only news on that day, because sometimes you get double lots of news. We have PPI as well, so that's it's going to be a bit tricky. So we had a bit of a wick down and then push back up. And like I said, we had 2 lots of news, so yeah, that's not going to be very helpful. Okay, so typically with retail sales, if the numbers come out good, then you'll see gold sells. If the numbers come out bad, we should see gold buys. So bad would be below 0.4 and good would be above 0.4. So now we just have to wait and see. See what gold decides to do. The NAS hasn't really been moving much today. I've had my eye on it. But look, it's literally just been sideways. Looks like NAS might be waiting for news too. But we do have this nice range on NAS. Support here. Resistance here. So I'm just waiting for that breakout. I'm gonna wait for that breakout. But yeah, my London session was tricky. I saw gold as it was pushing above here. Like didn't really get the breakout that I was looking for. I was looking for a closure above this resistance. So price did break it, but then it just didn't continue up. So I was thinking, you know, we get a wick fill, break the high, continue pushing up to at least the daily, creating a top wick. Didn't happen. As you can see, we just ranged and then dropped back down. So just waiting now. Let me send this to Sai. In the meantime, get your votes in. What do you think gold's gonna do? Yeah, I'm leaning, definitely leaning more towards. What am I leaning more towards? I think the numbers will come out better than expected. So potentially like gold sells, I think. Because I mean, if you look, I mean, yeah, last month was very good. Very good numbers. Well, not very good, but above expected. The structure is tough though. Goes back to ranging. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Instead of huge swings. I mean, we've been getting the breakouts, I guess. It just, yeah, we haven't been getting, the pushes haven't been as big as they have been recently. But at this point, all you need is one good candle, and you've got 100 pips. Do you know what I mean? Let's gotta wait and see now. What's the 1 hour looking like? The 1 hour's creating higher lows. One is actually looking decent for some buyers. Where's the Asian range? Small Asian range today as well. I would like, I mean, this is quite a strong level here, as you can see. But I can imagine a fake out. I can imagine gold retesting, maybe closing below, and then pushing back up. Did anyone catch these buys up yesterday? Finally pushed up, literally after the stream ended. Got the push up, break and retest. Took the breakout entry. As in, I guess the closure above, not the continuation pattern. Yeah, I didn't. I saw this. I did see this. So after the stream, when it closed like this, I put on a I actually put on a buy stop. And I had the stop loss. I did have the stop loss below this candle when this candle closed. So I did have a 200 pip, just on 200 pip, what do you call it, stop. I put on a buy stop. I did anticipate this candle to come down and make a bottom wick, and it didn't, but obviously I got tapped in and then price pushed up. But then what I did is I what did I close that one at? Not much, 100 pips. Yeah, I moved my stop loss up. I didn't like that it didn't have a bottom wick after I'd been entered in, so I just moved my stop loss to literally the bottom of this candle, and then it ended up just pushing 100 pips, so I just closed it because I didn't want price to swing back down on me and potentially come back down in this range. I mean, it played out how I wanted to, but I was anticipating, you know, a bottom wick, a bit of a pullback. The fact we didn't actually close above Asian highs. So yeah, it wasn't the I was happy with the trade, but it wasn't, yeah, the market didn't set up exactly how I wanted it to, and sometimes that's just the way it goes, isn't it? But I snatched my pips out of it, and then I was just done for the day after that. I just thought, I'm not gonna wait and watch for this to come back down and start playing in this range again. So I just, yeah, locked in my bread and left it. Yeah, you felt the same, yeah? That's one thing. Always with candles that don't have wicks, I always anticipate price is going to come back. So if I'm in a trade in that direction, in the opposite direction, I'm not really trying to hold for too long. I mean, we could have, it didn't come back until market open. It come back to a market open. Alright, here we go. We got news. Haroon, what's good? What's good? What's good? We've been getting some real BS London sessions, man. Some real silly London sessions. Alright, what are the numbers? How they come out? Ooh, bad numbers. Very bad numbers. Damn. 0%? 0% on sale. So that should be bullish for gold. Range, boring London session. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But what I think is, obviously, if we get a quiet London session, we should get a decent NY. Or that price is just waiting for news, NY session news to, you know, kick the day off or really get the market moving. So that's what I'm thinking. So we'll see. But we don't have a bottom wick here. Got a strong push up. 4 hour didn't break that previous 4 hour low, so we got 30 minutes to potentially get a wick fill, break the high, and continue. So maybe like a late drive up, just like yesterday, for the 4 hour to create a body for the candle. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So if we do get a push, I'm anticipating that we finally break this 4 hour level, break the 4 hour level, break these wicks to the left, you know, break yesterday's high, and then maybe we get a reaction at 50-100s. But yeah, I think gold goes up. I think we continue up. I think we do. So 38% of you guys got it right with the gold buys. Gold buys. I mean, the 4 hour structure was talking about how bullish it's looking. 4 hour candles are trending bullish. Looking very good. Daily doesn't have much of a top wick, so that's always good. So yeah, we got to come out, make a daily top wick as well. That's perfect. Perfect. You got a perfect bias. Lovely. Just need some entries now. Just need some entries. Maybe a 15-minute closure above. Where's the Asian highs? Right here. Yeah, if the 15 can give us a good push. Not feeling that this candle doesn't have a bottom wick, as per usual. But look, spoke about the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame creating higher lows all the way up. We broke that 1 hour high. So yeah, I think the buys are looking good. Alright, we just need to get above Asian highs and then we should get a good push. So I think should happen. Give me 1 second, guys. Oof. Do you know what? I can't lie. I can't lie. I kind of want this current candle to have a bottom wick before it breaks out. I kind of want this bottom wick, because if it doesn't form the bottom wick now, we could potentially wick down on the next candle. So yeah, I need that. Just come back, create a little bottom wick, and then next candle we push, next candle we move. So that would be a good play, I think. That'd be a good play. Michael, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Any trades today? London session has been so quiet for me, man. I haven't even, you know, like sometimes I can just look at the chart and think there's no point me like watching this. I felt that today. I felt that yesterday. Do you know what? Majority of the times it's on days where we have news in NY. You get some type of range in London session. We also had a really small Asian range today. Very small Asian range. You're done for the day? Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, it's kind of evening where you are now anyway, right? Let's getting into the evening. That's good discipline, you know? Make your money and stop. How's that competition going? Arsenal's gonna have 3 titles this season. I hope so. I hope so. Would be nice. Would be nice. Would be nice, Benny. I was waiting for this 4-hour, because this 4-hour candle also doesn't have much of a candle body. So, like I said, I think like yesterday, because we still have an hour and 20, so we have a lot of time for gold to yeah, make some moves. I'm killing them. Rank number 6 so far. Oh nice, you went up. I think you was what, 7 before? Nice, nice, nice. Get that money, man. Get that free money, why not? Good shit. All you need now is for gold to move. So you can actually take some more trades. Gold is chilling today. Out of 10,000 people, wow. That's nice. Did a lot of people blow their accounts? I can imagine. I used to be in these competitions with like prop firms, like the Funded Trader used to do a lot of monthly competitions. But one thing with those competitions, because it's obviously it's a competition account, I was not trading like I usually would. I tried to swing trade it. I don't want to be trading 2 accounts, you know what I mean? Sometimes you used to just forget about it. Sometimes it worked well, sometimes it didn't. So yeah, I haven't taken no trades today. No trades. Let's see. All it takes is a good day. One or 2 good days, and that's my whole week done. Not gonna give me that bottom wick. %20 drawdown. Oof. Yep. And I can imagine people are trying to over risk. What if gold closes above without that bottom wick? Ooh. You getting in? I don't know. And on top of that, it's 2 o'clock as well. So, you know, on my old chart, it would have been the start of the new 2-hour candle, and typically that candle will pull back and make that bottom wick. So, nah, I think I need to wait. I need to wait and see. I don't want to be like, see how I feel, but really, I would prefer if that candle had a bottom wick. Now, if the next candle opens, drops, creates the bottom wick, then flips back bullish and breaks the high, I might look at entries. The only thing is, the stop loss might be a bit too big. So, yeah, that's gonna be the thing that might hold me back. But then, if that's the case, I might have to look at the lower time frames. Maybe the 15 will give me a stop loss. Maybe. That's just gonna be a, you know, you never know how these candles are gonna behave. It might just make a bottom wick and keep pushing, and then, yeah. But another thing is, I'll also be watching this 4-hour candle, because I want it to break the high as well. Break this previous high and then continue pushing up. But it's also pushing up into a 4-hour resistance. So there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I think if we can break out, and we can push to, we can start breaking these highs to the left, especially these 4-hour highs to the left, and then get to 5100, and then see what happens after that. But especially if we break the daily high, I think we get a good push. And the news is on our side too for the buyers. Arsenic only have one title, bottlers. Nah, man, we got this. We got at least one. At least the Prem. We got the Prem title. Maybe even the EFL. You're just lucky the rest of the teams are bad. I'm telling you. It's got to be a win. Can't even lie. It's decent. I like the last people. You know what I mean? This should be ours. FA Cup, we got Wigan. Like, come on, Wigan, you gotta smoke them. Man City in the EFL final. That's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a toughie, but goodie. Nas been in this range all morning too. Everything's just been ranging today. Everything has just been ranging. Even Bitcoin still at 69,000. So they didn't get a 15-minute candle closure above, which is, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's not great. Yeah, we're not pushing. We're not breaking this Asian high right now. We're making moves. Slowly, slowly. Alright. Asian highs is looking kind of strong. Do want to see how this hour candle closes, because we did break the highs. Arsenal got it. We got it this year. United getting to the Champions League. Man United is looking like a new team. Man United is looking like a new team, boy. I can't believe they scraped it into 4th place, into the top 4. Yeah, they've had a decent run. Had a decent few runs. Yeah, to step it up a bit. Love when we beat Spurs. I think everyone hates Spurs more than Arsenal. I'm still trusting the sells from here, but I'm not trading, just saying, okay? just sending signals. No trading. Nice. Yeah, I need to see what happens here. Like, if I was gonna look for sells, the main, like, the confirmations would be price. Yeah, obviously not closing above this resistance, and then coming back for this. The idea would be to come back and make a bottom wick right here. So just selling back into the range, but still I'm looking for more buys than anything. Just based on the 4 hour, really. But you know, last 5 minutes of the hour candle, that's when gold starts acting up. So yeah, give it 3 minutes, and then let's see. Gold tell us what it wants to do. Yeah, we barely have a 4-hour body right there, man. Even on other charts, there's not much of a body on a 4 hour. Is this? Look, with this one closing in. This one closing in 7 minutes. This 4 hour. Still, look, respecting lows, but yeah, not much of a move. I think before it closes, this candle actually pushes. Let's see if that happens. Let's see. Now we just wait. Da 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 da. 5 minute closed right on the resistance. Even if 5 minute candles aren't closing above. Well, this was the news push right here. This was the news push. 200 pips. Gold's not going nowhere for us. Go on, push, push, push. It'd be nice if this candle can, yeah, it's up about 100 pips. If it can break this last high, continue up. Get a top wick, make a top wick for the daily. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. This was a nice drop here though. This would have been a really good trade. Now I'm looking at it. You know, create the resistance, engulfing. Even use the entry candle high. Probably expect it to come down to at least to the bottom of the range, but where did it close? On this support here. Would have been a nice 2.75 risk reward. Not bad there. You know, from Asian highs. Ashley, what up? What up? What up? Gold Pippa's in the house. When did you get back? When did you get back? I was meaning to message you. You came back to this BS market. Oh, you flew back in last night. Okay. Yeah, we'll catch up. We'll catch up. I feel like you missed anything. I feel like you missed anything. A little push up yesterday. Did you manage to do any trading yesterday? Gold is actually being so boring right now. But I think, you know, the internet was choppy in the country. Oh shit. Down in the south, huh? Yeah, I think this this news candle, I think the next candle comes down to create this bottom wick. And then we get that push back up. Maybe. Yeah, I think we come for this bottom wick here. Now, on my broker, this candle doesn't have a top wick. Oh, it does, but I've got a tiny little gap. Tiny little gap. First thing I noticed was that M30 bottom wick. Yeah, man, that was retail sales. Retail sales. Push straight up. Very bad numbers. Very bad numbers. So yeah, we got to come back. I was hoping price will come back down and then push back up and break out, but gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. Gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. Right? Man, so much news this week. Well, yeah, it's just the high impact news, isn't it? NFP tomorrow, CPI on Friday. I'm not really that worried about unemployment claims, but the NFP, CPI, I think we get some good moves. Some good moves. kind of like sells here, you know, not gonna lie. Because I think we come and create this bottom wick. Do I want to risk it for a biscuit? Same, I'm feeling the sells too. Yeah, I just mainly want it for this bottom wick, and then gold can do whatever it wants after that. But I want gold to come down, because really I'm bullish. Really, I'm more bullish. But I want to take the buys after gold has created this bottom wick first. You know? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I was just looking at the best place to get in, but I think I've probably missed that entry. I was thinking this 15-minute. I was thinking the break of this low, but it's already pushed. It's already pushed. Also be selling it from this Asian high too, which is just not breaking. My only thing is, because I'm looking for buys, I don't really, yeah, I don't have a, I'll say it's not a big TP, because it's still like 100 pips. Got in at 50.49, 50.49.5. Right here, right here. That's not a bad entry. It's not a bad entry. Playing the range, playing the range. That's not bad. That's not bad. I hope it works out for you. I want the pullback, but I want the pullback so I can take the buys. So I think that's why I'm a bit hesitant on these sells. But yeah, like I said, my main bias, my confirmations for the sells, or my reasons for the sells, would be the fact that we're respecting this Asian highs. We need a bottom wick for this previous 30-minute candle. But I don't think I can use, no, I don't think, I can't use a 15-minute time frame for my setup. I'm not a fan of it, as you know. I need a 30-minute. If it was a 30-minute resistance, then, you know, it would look a bit better. And it's kind of giving 15-minute continuation pattern as well. Look at that push. Look at that push. Yeah. I'm gonna wait though. There's no rush, you know. There's no rush. No rush. Let the market do its thing. Let the market do its thing. Yeah. Well, look, we keep tapping this resistance though, so yeah, if the 30-minute right here forms a resistance, then I might take sells on the break of that low, because then it would have created a lower high as well and pushing away from this resistance. But I'm literally only aiming to get a bottom wick for this 130 candle, and then yeah, like I said, I want the buys up. I want the buys. Benny, are you out? Did that take you out? That was a nasty push. That was a nice push up right there. Nah, stop loss is 50, 58. Well, damn. Okay. Surviving right now. Surviving. Like, barely. Yo. Cold out here, boy. Oh shit. Yeah, man, this is why the 15 is not my time frame, yo. Not my time frame. And I'm so okay with that. Every time I consider it, it shows me why. Like, it don't work for me. Which is crazy because it's... We've got 4 minutes left. Let's see. 4 minutes left of this 15-minute. But we're not actually breaking above. We keep wicking into these Asian highs, but not pushing. Which is mad. But come on, we got to make this this 4 hour. I mean this 30-minute bottom wick. And it's usually, I mean, yeah, a lot of the time it's the next 30-minute candle that comes back down. I hopped in real quick too, but just trying to ride it to that M30 bottom wick. I put my stop above that prior H4 high. Right, it's usually quicker than this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I would have, I'm not gonna lie, I was like this close. I was looking for entries. I was close. But it's because, yeah, that 15-minute time frame, I don't fuck with it. What I did see that I liked though was the these 5-minute candles were looking nice, but I didn't like the way this one closed. It's like it was starting to drive down and then it didn't even break this support really. So yeah, just I can wait. I need a 30-minute confirmation. That's more my thing. If I get 30-minute resistance, like I said, next candle, I'm in. I'm in. So come on, I got just under 20 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close bearish. And then maybe the next 30-minute candle will give me that push. What's up, John? How you doing? How you doing? You haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything. We've only had retail sales. 45 minutes ago. Very bad numbers. So gold pushed up. Now we're just waiting for gold to come back down and create this bottom wick right here. Yeah, I want the bottom wick and then I want the push up. So that's what I'm waiting for. Hoping once the resistance breaks, we are pushing up. Yeah, that was my initial setup, but it's this bottom wick here that I don't like. This wickless wickless 30-minute candle that I don't like, but looks like we might be pushing. Maybe. Still haven't got a closure above. I'm not even on the 15-minute time frame. So it's just creating these wicks up here. And I did say I wanted this 4-hour candle to have a stronger body as well. Like break this high and then keep pushing up. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Are we pushing? Are we pushing? Oh yeah, gold looks like it's about to take off. Alright, so we finally broke Asian highs. Again. Damn, Goldie. $50.79 looks like a nice rejection zone also. I mean, another reason why I was bullish to start with was the daily doesn't have much of a top wick. Ooh. We tested a daily flip. We breaking. We keep going. Yeah, we don't have much of a daily top wick, but like I said, 4-hour structure is very bullish. I'm just surprised that we haven't come back for this bottom wick. But when you get a strong breakout, what typically happens is you get a pullback to the breakout level before price continues. So it's kind of like yesterday. We finally broke above Asian highs, pulled back, retested Asian highs, and then we didn't really keep pushing after that, but still. What's that? Retested the daily flip. See what this daily's looking like right here. Ooh, look at that daily candle. All bottom wick. All bottom wick. Not much of a top wick. Not much of a body. Let's see if you're gonna flip bullish. Flip bullish and drive up some more. Gold is tricky, man. Gold is real tricky right here. Been following your tips and I'm loving it. Nice, 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 nice. I hope it's working out for you. And you had a buy stop? Oh, good shit. Good shit. Yeah, man. I've wanted the buyers all session, but I needed this bottom wick right here, man. I've just seen gold too many times, especially around this time. Especially around like 2 o'clock. We've got candles that push up without a bottom wick, and then we get a strong drive down to create that wick. So I'm always very cautious. Have to be cautious, man. It's too many times. I have a whole video about it. Doom, doom. Okay, today we're not getting paid. I mean, not right now, but soon. Don't worry, soon. 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 And then look, right, we pushed right into this 4-hour resistance. That's another thing. We pushed right into this 4-hour resistance. So just give it some time. The move will come. It just might be a little bit later. So we just need patience, you know, just patience. We'll be good. We'll be good. See, look, just wait, All will be good. All will be right with gold. It's tricky, it's tricky, it's tricky. But I think when you're looking for trades, you have to weigh up what's in favor of your bias and what goes against your bias. Do you know what I mean? You have to look at both sides. What could go wrong, why the trade might not work, why the idea might not work out. And for me, it was literally just price not breaking or not closing above Asian highs, and then this candle not having a bottom wick. That's why I didn't like the buyers right now. I still like the buyers today, just not right now. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Because a lot of the times we're rejecting the Asian highs, we're pushing back, we're creating this bottom wick before we continue up. So I still think there's quite a high probability of that happening. Just means I have to wait a little bit longer. That's all. Which is not a bad thing. Just got to exercise all my patience. I should have waited. Who's to know? You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's always a probability thing with trading. Even if everything lines up in your favor, there's still a probability that it might not play out the way you want it to. That's just the markets. Still pushing. What? Gold's really jumping 20-30 pips up and down. Dum, dum, dum. But yeah, man, without my 30-minute confirmations, I can't do anything with gold. I still love my 30-minute time frame. So yeah, 30-minute closure above would have been great. 30-minute closure above, that could take the breakout. 30-minute resistance here, I would have taken the sells after that. Either way, I would have had to wait for this next 30-minute candle for anything. Dum, dum, dum. Gold, you're going the wrong way. So now we're approaching this 4-hour resistance right here. It's a pretty strong level, as you can see. You know, we pushed down twice from there already. So we could get a breakout. Still looking for the next 4-hour candle now to make a bottom wick, break the highs to the left, and then continue pushing up. But I'm still going to be very cautious of, you know, this area here where we've got the top wicks. So I would need, really in the next 32 minutes, for this trade to be super valid, the buyers, I need this 4-hour candle to close in this zone right here, where these candles haven't been able to close. That's what I would need to see. And then get the bottom wick, and then get the buyers. And then I'll have all the higher time frames with me. Daily would be bullish, 4-hour would be bullish, you know. But if this resistance holds again, then I think we could get a pullback. We could get some sells. So yeah, next 32 minutes can be very important. Very important. Because I couldn't take the buys. I wouldn't count this as a breakout right now. I'm not buying into this 4-hour level right here. I'd rather wait for the 4-hour now to close above. Very important. Oh, we're going back up. All right, market open. NYC open. Are we going to keep pushing? Yep. Gold looks like it's about to blast off. Oh, shoot. What's good, gold? Where we going? Gold's playing right now. Nah, gold looks like it's about to pop, take off. It really didn't try to come back for this bottom wick, for real. Crazy. Well, I guess, look, if you look at yesterday, this candle pushed up and we didn't come back and create that bottom wick until literally the first candle in Asian session. So, you know, it might take a few hours. It might take to the end of the day. This one took, created the bottom wick there. This one took 7 hours to come back down. 7 hours. But let's see. So we tapped that 4-hour resistance now. Right here, let me clean up the chart a bit so it looks a bit, we can read it a bit easier. But yeah, we're right into the 4-hour resistance. Made a bit more of a top wick for the daily candle here. So we could either push through in the next 27 minutes, or we could, yeah, kind of reject it. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer a closure above. Like, I would prefer if it pushes through, closes above, and then, yeah, it keeps pushing and we come back and create that bottom wick sometime later or tomorrow. But I mean, these 30-minute candles, they're trending bullish right now. They're very bullish. Very, very bullish. Do, 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 do. Yeah, gold looks like it wants to take off. Go on, can we break the daily flip? We're gonna break. A closure above 50.80 would be even better. A 30-minute closure above, that would be way better. But yeah, man, this is the way gold is behaving right now. Let me see. It's doing its swings again, its little 20-30 pip swings. What do you reckon, guys? This resistance gonna hold, or is it gonna break? What do you reckon? Little minor pullback from here, little rejection, or take off? Oh, we flip bearish. Longer bottom wick. You're in for something quick. 50.78, stop loss to break even as soon as possible. Okay, buddy, I see you. You did say 50.79, so 50.78 makes sense. Good job, good job. Nice. This girl. Look, I'm so glad this, especially with a breakout like this, yeah, especially with a strong breakout, like I said, price usually comes back to retest the breakout level before it continues. So I would anticipate gold gets to at least, well, I want it to come and make this bottom wick. That's really what I want before I look for some more buys. But the fact that we've tapped this 4-hour resistance as well, and we're pulling back from there, I don't know what gold's trying to do today. It's definitely going to be a waiting game, a wait and see type thing. But this is what I was anticipating could kind of happen, where I didn't want to get into my buy straight away. Not gonna lie though, this could have been some pips up here. I wouldn't have taken a break at this high. That's what, 30 pips, 33 pips. Oof. Go on gold. Imagine gold comes all the way back down for this bottom wick now. I wouldn't even put it past gold, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I would not. Look, 1 hour candle, flip bearish, come down. Mad. Mad. Did that retest? Did that tap Asian highs? It came close. It came close. Also, yesterday came close to last week's highs, then tanked. Facts. Like, especially when there's a lot of news on gold, I feel like we do get a lot of ranging or big dips. Come on, Goldie. Come back for that bottom wick. Just get it out the way. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yeah, this resistance was definitely a strong level. Now, if this candle didn't have the bottom wick, I would expect this candle to drive down and create that bottom wick here. But maybe this candle does both. Go on. If this candle closes back below Asian highs, I'm looking to take some sells. Why is this here? I think it moved, didn't it? Damn, Benny, we both should have waited. Yeah, I was waiting, man. I was waiting. I was waiting. I do want the sells, just literally for that bottom wick. That's the confirmation. But yeah, this was tough. This was tough. Look, this 15-minute didn't have a bottom wick as well, but we've come back and made the bottom wick there. So if we can push back below Asian lows, I think we get some quick sells. Maybe down to Asian high. If we close below Asian highs, I think we can sell down to Asian lows again. Yeah, this is it right here. Do you know what? Gold is yeah. I'm gonna wait. You know, when when 54 should hold. I kind of want gold to come back down here and create this bottom wick, to be fair. I don't mind if 32 holds. That H4 time frame, like tired Owanda. Looks tired. Yeah, I can't fuck with that Owanda one no more, man. Just that Owanda chart's just annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. All right. I'm gonna close back in the Asian range. Are we? Drive, go drive. So the 15 closed right on it. Oh, we're pushing. Damn, kicked her to the curb just like GJ. Damn right. Owanda was not serving me. Look at this. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. Damn, Goldie. Damn, Gold said, I'm leaving. Gold said, I'm out. Jeez. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. What a rejection, man. Where could we have got in, guys? Where could we have got in? Where could we have got in? There's look at this 30-minute candle. There's literally, I don't even see where entry would have been, honestly. Even the 15 dropped. Even the 15 dropped so quick. Glad I gave the sells another chance. Nice. Gold snagged my money during the first trade. Listen. Yeah. Like this, the sells were always gonna be good as long as we didn't have a bottom wick for this candle. It's just, yeah, I didn't have an entry, man. I didn't have an entry. I'm trying to adjust to this gold price action. It ain't the same. Oof, there we go. Bottom wick sorted. Like, we still have 12 minutes of this 4-hour candle left. Tapped into this 4-hour resistance, rejected it, and pulled back. So getting into the buys, this is why I wanted to wait for this 4-hour candle to close above the resistance for the sells. Damn, look at this. Look, this candles with no bottom wick, yeah. So I'm telling you, it's kind of like a, it's not a cheat code. Yo, gold is gonna drop, yo. I just see it falling. Woo! It broke that previous low. I want to see what happens if it gets to Asian lows. Where's Asian lows at? It's quite low though. How quick was this? Look at this 5-minute candle, yo. Look at this 5-minute candle. 350 pips. 350 pips. This is a real drive down. So remember I was saying about this 4 hour. At the time, the 4 hour hadn't broken the highs or the lows. It hadn't broken the lows. It still hasn't broken the lows. This 4 hour right here. So if gold stays above 50.18, if gold stays above 50.18, I still kind of like the buys. I'm not gonna lie. I still kind of like the buys. I do. If we stay above Asian lows, I think we could swing back up. Because now we've made the bottom wick. We've made the bottom wick. That's what I was looking for. That's done. Let's see. Let's see. I labeled a 1 hour OB at the exact rejection point. Crazy how I missed and didn't follow through. Oh man, that is a shame. That is a shame. But what are you gonna do now? How are you gonna make sure that doesn't happen again? That's the important thing. You know what I mean? You labeled it. Next time, do you journal? I hope this should definitely go in your journal. Definitely should go in your journal. Or your notes, whatever you do after your trading session. I'm ranked number 6 out of 10,000 people. I think you should trust me a little more. Bruh. You can't say I'm not trading for the day, but I like this level. Then take a trade and be like, you should have listened to me. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. What do you think about the H1 prior lows being broken? I don't know, man. I don't really, because it broke the highs and the lows. Yeah, I don't know. We're still in this range. We're still in this range, but I'm not feeling tanky banky. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, gold can break lows and still push up. I don't really trust just that. And then where I'm still feeling a bit bullish on gold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still feeling a bit bullish. Look, the 4 hour hasn't broken the previous 4 hour low. So 4 hours broken a high, not the low. 7 minutes. If we close weak bearish, we kind of have a bullish continuation pattern here. Like, it all depends how this candle closes. But look, we got that drive down, and primarily I just wanted a bottom wick right here, but to stay in this range. That's always what I've wanted. So yeah, if we hold, like I said, if we hold above Asian lows, I still want the buys up. You know what I mean? Let me send this. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I need to see how this candle closes, but I still think gold is going up. Ooh, that plane sounds low. Rosy Gold Genie, I want a little tank, just 1,000 pips. I'm not sure what gold wants. Hey. Look at this 4 hour, man. Look at this 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour. It's giving continuation pattern. Hasn't broken the lows, guys. Didn't break them previous 4 hour lows. Rosie, I'm so bad with socials. You are. You are. It is what it is. As long as you're here in the YouTube with us. You know what I mean? As long as you're here in the YouTube. All right, bottom wick created. So if we're still closing, making higher lows. It's still closing, creating higher lows. It's literally just a drop to create this bottom wick. Let's see now how this 4 hour closes. But I think the buys are still on the table, guys. What's Owanda looking like? I want to see Owanda 4 hour. Look, even Owanda 4 hour didn't break that previous 4 hour low. Oof. Yeah, man. Oh no. I still like the buys. I do. I don't want to trade against you, Ash. I want you to get your 1,000 pips. I want you to get your 1,000 pipper. I also want gold to get to 5,100. So it's cool. I don't have a real analysis of all the ranging. My thing is right now, the only thing that's I think is limiting my buys ideas is this 4 hour resistance right here. That's the only thing, which is a bit shit, you know. What am I looking for? There we go. $136. Oh, we opened and dropped. 136, 137. There we go. Bottom wick, and then straight drop, straight push up. It's quite annoying that we're still in this range. This 30-minute has not been good. It's a risky trade. It is. Like if what I'm looking for right now, yeah. Tell you what I'm looking for right now. So either a retest of this 4 hour support. I kind of want this current 4 hour to respect this previous low. So yeah, it can come down retest, but as long as it doesn't break this low, I'll be looking at buys if I get some like a reversal pattern, maybe an engulfing or something to push back up, fill this wick, and eventually like close high today. That's kind of what I'm looking for, because I want more of a top wick on the daily time frame. If gold can do that for me, that'd be great. So I'm thinking maybe a late push. I don't know, it might take his time to like push up, get a late push, and then have a decent 4 hour body as it pushes up. But if we break this 4 hour low, if gold comes down and breaks this 4 hour low and we break below Asian lows, then I'm looking for maybe a retest of 49.88. 49.88. But as it stands right now, this is quite a rangy market. So we don't know what's happening here. We could either, you know, break this low, come down, or we could just be getting a little bounce to continue up. We have this little gap that's gonna need filling right here. Tiny little gap. But yeah, I'm gonna give it, once support is formed, no relaxing, we're gonna push it up. Yes, John. Yes. Give me a decent support so I can take some buys. That would be perfect. Perfect. A support and a higher low right here. If this candle gives the support, that would be great. Great. Look. So we're wicking down now. If we can, yeah, push up from here, I think we get a good push. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, we need to stay above. Ideally not break that previous 4-hour low. Ideally. But you know, goals will do what goal wants to do. We'll have to wait, man. Wait for this candle now, maybe to create that support. So still another 30 minutes. I think it's this, yeah. If we flip bullish here and push up. But this was quite a fake out. Quite a fake out. All in one candle too. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Yeah, I don't think I can wait for this 30-minute candle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. It's been fun though. It's been fun. It's been fun. Even if I don't like take the trades, I love the price action. I love being able to read it and anticipating what might happen. But I hope you guys can understand why the trades don't get taken, or, you know, the idea behind the moves. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Oh, we're flipping bullish. Creating a higher low. Start to push back up again. But yeah, if this candle forms a support, I'm most likely looking for buyers on the next candle to continue up. And main thing is filling this 4-hour top wick, ideally breaking the high, and then push up. So that's literally the idea. Hopefully it doesn't push up too much, or it doesn't just, you know, fill the whole thing. Still have 22 minutes left, or it could just be creating a top wick. But yeah, that's the idea for my next. That's my next trade idea anyway that I'm looking for. So yeah, that's it. But guys, thank you for joining. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Back again tomorrow, where we have NFP. We have NFP tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Fun. 1:30. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Drop a like on the way out. Appreciate it. Peace out.